Kicking off the show with Alt. That's right, 2 tracks off their latest album that I forgot the name of. Anyway, it's Peach's Pit Party. Kicking off here on this fine Monday. Sorry for the absence on Friday. I was planning on doing the afternoon show right after we finished recording the noon hour of Madness and Mayhem powered by Jalisco's. That was when I was going to get my lunch, and I was at a red light when, boom, someone hit the backside of my vehicle real hard. They couldn't brake properly due to the slick road conditions. Everything is fine. Both of us are fine, other than the fact I now have to deal with insurance calls and driving this little tiny rental vehicle around and all the usual post-accident stuff. I wish rental car companies would reserve at least a few cars for tall people. Maybe that's just an idea. Instead of having people pay extra money to take like an SUV, maybe reserve like, I don't know, 3 or 4 SUVs for people who are 6'5" and above, something like that. I know there's other fellow tall guys out there that also don't feel like bending like a contortionist to get into a vehicle. I'm probably going to make a social media short out of that, of me trying to squeeze into this thing. It was quite funny over the weekend going grocery shopping, putting all the groceries in the trunk, and then trying to get back into the vehicle with snow on the ground. I almost slipped a couple of times, which would have been real bad, real bad. You're supposed to look cool going into a lower sedan. Not me. I look like Bowser and Mario Kart in that thing. But anyway, I also want to use this time to make sure to say, hey, drive safe out there. Allow a lot of extra space between you and the cars around you, especially the one in front of you. With how slick the roads were on Friday, it was real bad. And there was probably quite a lot of other incidents out there. Just be safe. Allow extra time for your commute. Allow extra space, like I just said. And if you want to get a hold of me, you can do so over at 208-535-1015. Back in just a few with Peach's Pit Party here on K-Barrel 101. A lot of people were hurt by the fact that TikTok temporarily went away over the weekend. The biggest thing that everyone was talking about, TikTok going away for 12 hours, I think. Every single post on my social media feeds, no matter what it was, Facebook, Instagram, everyone was posting about how TikTok was officially gone. And they thought it would be gone forever, but sure enough, shortly after, it came back. I think my prediction on Friday was that someone was going to buy it on Saturday, which hasn't been confirmed or denied yet. When TikTok came back on Sunday, the notification was thanking President Trump. And I don't want to get into politics at all on this show whatsoever, but that return does seem kind of fishy. Katie from Z103 was talking about it during our promo meeting this morning. And I was seeing videos of people pointing out certain things like, the CEO of TikTok himself used to have in his bio, it said CEO of TikTok. That's no longer there. Certain content creators have disappeared. Certain hashtags have disappeared. Meta also made an account the day before TikTok went down. Something is afoot. Not to go full on tinfoil hat on you, but just things everybody has noticed. There's been tons of videos on TikTok pointing out those things. I've been scrolling. I've been on TikTok as of late. I even texted my sister because I thought she would have been affected by it more. She doesn't care. She has a couple of videos that have a few million views. She's like, so what? It was fun while it lasted, but sure, it's back for her, which is good. She was using TikTok to just have fun for the most part, not take it too seriously like some of these content creators out there. I was watching some videos of people giving out motivational speeches about how we'll all get through this. It's just a social media app. I understand completely if you're frustrated by it. One of my friends went on this full tirade on his Instagram story about how this is the last straw for him. He's deleting all of his social media apps. He's taking a stand against the government. I'm like, dude, what's going on? You okay? Are you make sure to check on your friends that are TikTok addicts, see if they're doing okay. I know the app is back, but some of them, man, were dramatically affected by it going away for a few hours. Getting up this morning was extra difficult because of the weather. You never want to leave your nice warm bed. You get up, it's already cold inside your place, unless you have the heater on. I tried sleeping with the heater on over the weekend. I woke up just sweaty. I couldn't find the right room temp for me to comfortably fall asleep. I woke up at 3 in the morning. No, it was 5 in the morning. Woke up, just sweat on me. I'm like, okay, time to turn the heater off. But then it got real cold. It got real cold last night, especially this morning. Oh, man. Yeah, make sure to allow yourself extra time in the morning because it's going to be a cold week. And I was reading here from eastidahonews.com, the coldest temperature in Idaho Falls was around 6:55 this morning at minus 18 degrees, according to the National Weather Service. Felt like minus 32 degrees with the wind chill. Rexburg was even colder, minus 18, but the wind chill of minus 37. Pocatello, a tad bit warmer, minus 11 degrees with wind chill is minus 23 degrees. Look at that. I'm giving away the weather on the air. Wow. Yeah, it was extremely cold. And I sent a text to my parents and my parents' neighbor saying, hey, if you ever wonder why exactly I never wear a jacket at all in California, it's because of days like this. And I showed them the difference in weather between Seal Beach and East Idaho as a whole. The temperatures were much colder for Idaho Falls, East Idaho as a whole, colder than Antarctica, whose lowest temp was a crisp 14 degrees this fine Monday morning, which is crazy. East Idaho, colder than Antarctica at one point. You can find this full article at eastidahonews.com. I'm going to put this under the category of things people never wanted but were made anyway. Progreso, known for their soups. They just dropped chicken noodle hard candy, soup you can suck on. January apparently is National Soup Month, and Progreso decided to offer people a different way to experience their chicken noodle in the form of drops. I mean, I guess if you have no time at all to eat soup, like if for some reason you're feeling you have like a cold or a flu coming on, but you're busy at the same time, you can just drop 2 of these soup drops in your mouth and you're good to go, I guess. I never really crave soup at all. It's one of those foods that if I'm wanting to eat anything else, I'll eat anything else besides soup. If soup's the only option, sure, I'll go for the soup. These will certainly sell out. We might have to try these on the air, for sure. Any weird foods that get put out there, we'll have to try them. The cost for one of these is $2.49, plus you pay 99 cents for shipping. Oh, it's one of those online exclusive things. Gotcha. So it's going to sell out within the first 5 minutes of being available on the market. And this right here is your Shot Clock Sports Update. The Philadelphia Eagles defeated the Los Angeles Rams 28-22, advancing to the NFC Championship game. Jalen Hurts and Saquon Barkley each contributed touchdown runs over 40 yards, showcasing the team's offensive prowess. You had the Chiefs, who beat the Texans 23-14, marking their 7th consecutive appearance in the AFC Championship game. Travis Kelce set new playoff records, including surpassing Jerry Rice for the most 100-yard postseason games. And if you're a sports commentator, you got to keep your opinion to yourself, right? Jason Kelce got in trouble not that long ago for calling some city in Texas I can't even repeat what he said, but he offended so many Texans that he had to come out with an apology. And then Tony Jones, a sports reporter for Channel 9 over in Australia, issued an apology after making controversial remarks about the tennis star Novak Djokovic during a live broadcast. He just referred to him as a has-been and overrated. The comments led to backlash, and Jones has since apologized both publicly and privately to Djokovic. That does it for your Shot Clock Sports Update right here on K-Bear 101. In case you're unaware, we are currently giving away tickets to go see Disturbed, 3 Days Grace, and Seven Dust live at the Ford Idaho Center Arena, February 25th. That is a Tuesday. Their very first stop of the tour is that stop. The very first show with Matt and Adam both doing vocals for 3 Days Grace is that one. And if you want to win tickets for that show, you got to sign up within the apps. You can sign up once on the K-Bear app, and then if you want to sign up once on the Alt app or even once on the Cannonball 101 app, that'll secure you another entry in this drawing. There's no more can you just sign up for pretend that you have all 3 apps on your phone and fill out the form 3 times on the K-Bear app, but say, hey, I filled it out on Alt and Cannonball. No, you legitimately have to have those apps on your phone this time around. There were so many people that walked up to me saying, hey, by the way, you can sign up 3 different times on the same app, pretend there's Alt and Cannonball. It was me trying to have it done via the honor system, really. But I said, you know what? We'll change it up. This time it's for real. If you want those extra entries, you'll have to have the other apps on your phone as well. Make sure to sign up once, only once, on each app to secure the 3 entries you can get for this drawing to go see Disturbed, 3 Days Grace, and Seven Dust live at the Ford Idaho Center Arena, February 25th. This giveaway ends this Friday. You better sign up now. K-Bear 101, you know the news about the LA wildfires got, it went away because TikTok took over all the news over the weekend. I did see some updated numbers that there's 2 fires left, the 2 major fires that started the whole thing. They're about 75 to 85% contained for both of them, which is fantastic, but they're still going on, unfortunately. They're anticipating high winds in Southern California, the Santa Ana winds that happen every year this time of year. Well, during the midst of all these firefighters needing to put out the fires, we got 2 qualifiers for Genius of the Day. 2 people were arrested for impersonating firefighters and using a fire truck in the Palisades fire area. Could you believe that? In the midst of one of the biggest, most destructive wildfires there is ever, 2 people say, you know what, let's play firefighter and just go up there, take a truck, dress up as firefighters, that type of thing. Man, Genius of the Day, which, by the way, you can hear every single weekday morning, 6:45 a.m. during the Victor Wills Show. There are a lot of things we cannot grasp within our minds. A lot of things we just, no matter how hard we try, we cannot fathom how to accomplish something that other people can. So on Ask Reddit, there was this question: what is something that no matter how simply put, you still cannot understand? Obviously, you're going to have the blatant answers like, quantum physics, rocket science, heart surgery, etc. Top answer, just Bitcoin. I mean, the future, I feel like, is going to go towards cryptocurrency, unfortunately, even though we're all stuck in our old ways of cash and card. There's a lot of people out there right now that are just, cash is king. They'll forget. They don't want to use their credit card, debit cards at all. They'll pay with cash. I am one of those people. I do love paying with cash. I love having cash on hand just in case there's a cash-only place. That, and I also like using it for just a way to save money. Dreaming while sleeping, another answer to this question. It's sometimes just so weird. It's very weird how deep you can go, how dreams can affect you, and then you wake up and you go, oh, that was 100% fake. And I see more people answering like what I said, quantum physics, how ones and zeros turn into music. Yeah, I saw this great thread about how nobody can really understand how the grooves on a vinyl record can make music, and I can't either. That would be someone linked a whole YouTube video about that type of thing, and I've been meaning to watch it. I might watch it tonight. Eat my dinner, watch how music gets put, or how music works with vinyl records. Peach's Pit Party on K-Bear 101, as is quite popular with everybody's New Year's resolution. My New Year's resolution is to lose a lot of weight. I ate like complete crap over the weekend, unfortunately. Tried making a habit of going to the gym early in the morning, every morning, and then also do some weightlifting at night. But this morning, last night I couldn't fall asleep till about 1 a.m., unfortunately. It was just one of those nights where I just could not fall asleep whatsoever. That's been happening to me a little bit as of late, and I'm not a fan of it at all. But I was looking at this Ask Reddit question here. What made you lose a lot of weight? One of the top answers, a friend of mine called me fat when I was driving him to detox. I told him I'd lose weight if he stayed sober. That's a great thing to do. Have each other, what someone put it perfectly here, accountability buddies, something like that. I got sick of my knees hurting, not being able to breathe. I also know if I'd stay fat that my 59-year-old butt wouldn't make it to 65. I've got too much to be dying of fat. Too much to do to be dying of fat. Poverty, 1 out of 10 would not recommend. Another answer here. Sometimes you just got to kick it in overdrive. Get yourself going. Find that routine. I've been meal prepping. It took me like 2 hours to make all the meals for this week. Yesterday, from around 6 to 8 p.m. I was wanting to go to the gym last night too, but I keep making excuses. I'm definitely going tonight. That's for sure. I'll be there on the treadmill, doing my best to do my hour of cardio, and then hopefully I can go to bed at a normal time tonight, wake up tomorrow, do the same thing. One of the many things I miss back at home is the ability to do things with my friends. I've been trying my best to just do things on my own, completely just be by myself and be comfortable doing it by myself. because I feel like I'm pushed everywhere by myself. And my friend Matt, he'll often go out sometimes by himself to go eat at certain restaurants. I myself will just often go to a to-go restaurant or another place where you can just pick up the food or maybe even have it delivered to my place. But I should go to more sit-down restaurants by myself just because, well, something I need to do. I need to go experience other places to eat and other things to do. I was looking at eastidahonews.com. They have that segment that I've talked about before called East Idaho Eats. You can try homemade cheese, tandoori salmon, and tikka masala at this Rexburg restaurant called Masala Indian Cuisine. And I love myself some Indian food. There used to be a place in Fullerton, California, where I was first introduced to Indian food, like naan bread, mango lassi, chicken tikka masala. It was all good stuff. And I've been trying to find a place like that out here. And sure enough, Masala Indian Cuisine out in Rexburg. I've been meaning to try more places out in Rexburg and also make my way down to Pocatello as well. Go to a lot of different places all around East Idaho. But yeah, check out the full article if you want to learn more about Masala Indian Cuisine at eastidahonews.com. Funny enough, I saw the exact video for this early this morning. Parents of young kids know that just about anything can happen if you turn your attention away for a minute. But a Colorado mom never could have expected this. Her name's Monica Law. She's a mom of 3 kids, including 2 toddlers. Says she went to the bathroom for a few minutes, came out to find the kids covered in dirt, including on their lips. She had no idea where the dirt came from, but she needed to finish getting the house ready for her youngest child's birthday party, so she grabbed the vacuum to clean it all up and wiped the dirt out of the kids' mouths and all that. It wasn't until days later Monica finally figured out where all the dirt came from. She happened to notice an empty cross-shaped container that used to hold her grandfather's ashes. I bet you know where I'm going with this. Yeah, she then realized that the boys had gotten a hold of the urn and opened it. She also remembered that the boys had the mystery dirt on their mouths, and that's when Monica was horrified. She shared her story on social media and said, I pieced it together. The littlest one, he figured out how to open bottles by biting and unscrewing them, so that's why they had white dust on their lips, and I just dusted and cleaned them off, not thinking anything of it. But they might have eaten part of their grandfather, which is horrifying. Monica also since found the humor in it and says her papa would have found it funny too. At least now you can say a little piece of grandpa is with them, right? Right? We've been talking about it on the air for quite a while now. I shouldn't say long time, but quite a while now. I think for the last week or more, we've been talking about our sister channel Z103 and their search for Idaho's #1 baby bump delivered by Mountain View Hospital's new NICU. And now the voting process has started. You can no longer submit a photo of your baby bump. The entries are set, and now every person who's entered needs to be voted to get to that #1 spot and claim all that stuff for the nursery. So if you want to help out with that, you can download the Z103 app on your phone. And sure enough, Katie will have that option there for you to vote on Idaho's #1 baby bump. I think I did see on, what was it, I Hate Life in Rexburg. Somebody submitted their own photo and said, hey, I'm currently in the running for Idaho's #1 baby bump. Please vote for me. It helps out. If you're one of those people that entered, tell everybody and anybody that you know or don't know. Tell them to download the Z103 app and vote for that baby bump so they can win all that stuff in the nursery, plus a newborn photo shoot. See if they win Idaho's #1 baby bump delivered by Mountain View Hospital's new NICU with our sister channel Z103. It's now that time for To Peach Their Own. I just saw this question and went, you know what? People are going to have a lot of different answers with this one. What food are you currently addicted to? For me, I absolutely love Taco Bell. I go there all the time. Maddie, who's our video production expert here in the building, she also is obsessed with Taco Bell, and she's usually working the front desk any single time I come back from lunch, and she'll see me with my Pepsi cup or my Taco Bell leftover and go, hey, another Taco Bell run, and we'll chat more about our love for Taco Bell, you know. They have those new burritos where you dip them in sauce. I tried one over the weekend. Oh, that was so good. It was so good. So what food are you addicted to? I saw cheese, chicken wings, chips. If you call in, be prepared to talk about a lot of different, or be prepared to talk about your favorite food and why you're addicted to it. Anyway, 208-535-1015. Call in right now for To Peach Their Own. Hey, K-Bear, how's it going?
Good. So you know what I'm addicted to?
What's that?
Cafe Rio.
Cafe Rio. I've only had them once, and they're pretty good.
They're delicious. It's either that or a macaroni.
Ooh, macaroni. Now, which one if you had to choose one over the other, which one would you choose?
Cafe Rio.
Cafe Rio. What about them makes them so appealing?
You get to see them make the ingredients like right in front of you.
What would you suggest to somebody who's never been to Cafe Rio?
I would suggest them to get the burrito and just load it up with everything on it.
All right. Next time I'm at Cafe Rio, I'll make sure to remember you told me to try it.
And it's delicious.
All right. Do you secretly work for Cafe Rio and you just wanted to plug them on the air?
No. No, I'm a Spark driver. I don't work for Cafe Rio. I wish.
Well, there you go. If anybody from Cafe Rio is listening, give this person an endorsement of some kind. Well, thank you very much for the answer. I appreciate it. 208-535-1015. What food are you addicted to? Let me know for to peach their own. Hey, K-Bear, what food are you currently addicted to?
Yes, I'm addicted to soda bar.
Soda bar. What is that? Is that just a soda place?
Yes, it is. It's a soda where you can take your soda and then the different flavors.
What do you normally get from there? I've never been to a soda bar before.
I usually get their Mountain Dew with strawberry and orange in it.
Ooh, that sounds pretty good. Sounds like a great
but they have all
drink.
different types of flavors. Huh?
I said it sounds like a great gamer type drink. Mountain Dew with all that stuff in it.
Yeah. And then they have all different stuff. They have stuff for Sprite. They have stuff for Dr. Pepper. They have stuff for Mountain Dew. They have a whole list of different stuff that you can add to it and stuff.
All right. I guess I got to go to Cafe Rio and then also the soda bar then. Appreciate that answer.
Yeah, it's awesome. They're really good. And they have cookies and different stuff too. So it's pretty awesome.
Very cool. Very cool. Thank you for calling in and answering. I appreciate it.
Yeah, thank you. Have a good day.
You as well. Shout out to those people in the K-Bear 101 Idaho Rock and Metal Facebook group. What food are you addicted to? Answering today's to peach their own question. Saw one of the answers. Cookies and cream, Hershey's Kisses, and grilled cheese. Hopefully not all at the same time. Coffee and cheese from Robin. There was also people in the group chat answering it correctly or answering it in a good... What am I trying to say? Answering it overall. Joshua just simply wrote Dave & Buster's cheeseburgers. Just only their cheeseburgers. Kettle popcorn chips from Jen. Beef jerky from Scott. Steak and fried zucchini from Ashlyn. Pizza and fries from Amber. I'll just keep eating them even if I'm full. That's what happens to me. Chips and salsa. I could beat Joey Chestnut in a chips and salsa eating contest for sure. If you want to answer today's to peach their own question, you can right now on our Facebook group, K-Bear 101 Idaho Rock and Metal. Thanks for listening to Peach's Pit Party, the podcast. If you enjoyed the show, please share, subscribe, and rate the podcast. Peach's Pit Party is hosted by me, Peaches, a.k.a. Brendan Peach, and is a production of Riverbend Media Group. For more information or to contact the show, visit riverbendmediagroup.com. Until next time, Peach out.